Hi everybody, I'm Jack and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. It is late Saturday morning here on the mountain, and if you've watched my videos at all, you know Saturday is my happy day because I just got back from the farmer's market about an hour and 15 minutes ago. And I wanted to do this video to show you what I got and also just continue talking how I'm eating these days. Ergo, you see the title there. Food haul, but it's also the cleanse continues, which a little tongue-in-cheek, but we'll get to that in a few minutes. But anyhow, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, I do videos every day on similar subjects: the raw vegan lifestyle, plant-based lifestyle, fitness, meditation, a little bit of philosophy here and there. So I'd appreciate if you'd hit that subscribe button now, and when you hit it, click on the little bell and check send notifications so you will stay subscribed to the channel. Oh, it was a good day at the market this morning. I think I was just really stoked because I had missed 3 in a row. You know, I was in the States for 2 weeks, and then last week was the Easter holiday, and they weren't open. So I don't know if that was, clouding my perception a little bit, but everything looked spectacular this morning, and the prices were good. And I'm just going to jump in here and just start showing you. And I'm doing this a little bit different. I've done these before when I've come back from the market, and I had them all laid out so I could make a nice, pretty picture of them. But this one I figured, hey, let's just unpack them together. So let's see what I got here. First of all, I'm going to show you guys how I shop. Like, I use these reusable bags, and these are actually, what is this one? Oh, crap. Sugar. This was a big bag of sugar, and somebody just took it, sewed some handles on there, and I believe I paid like $1.50 for this. And I mean, this is big, and it's lasted me. This is solid. All right, what do we want to start with first? All right, here's what we'll start with first. Now, I don't pay attention to the price of everything, but we're going to start with this first because I did pay attention to a few prices of things, so I would be able to share that with you. This bag of mangoes right here, this whole bag, $4, just a little bit under $4 actually. And I mean, perfect. If I'd have had a pickup truck and I could have just loaded the back of it, I could have gotten, I don't even know how to estimate, I could have gotten 500, 600 perfect mangoes. But I just want to see for that amount. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 just perfect mangoes for $4. Now, I don't know why this week, like I guess we're coming into the heart of mango season, at least somewhere. As I mentioned a lot of times when people ask me about various fruits, we have so many different microclimates here, and we're getting fruit from different parts of the country. So I'm kind of confused a lot of the time. I don't know when a proper season is. So the mangoes look so good, and that's just one bag of what I bought. So very quickly, when I got to the market and saw how good the mangoes were, I'm like, well, this is just a no-brainer. Let's just continue with this super simple way of eating like I've been doing since I got back. So I just continued walking around and just like various vendors that had mangoes. Here's 5 mangoes. I can't remember exactly how much I paid for these 5. Where else? I did go, I got a little bit more diversity today. I got like, I think I got another one somewhere. I got pineapple. So we're gonna not have just bananas and mangoes next week. I got 3 of these, about this size. I got another one in here. Now these, I can tell you, these little mini pineapples, they're $1 each. They're 500 colones, which is actually a little bit less of $1 in our currency down here. But and these are perfect. I think I could eat one of these right now, and I might actually eat one of these this afternoon. So I got these bad boys, and I've got another one. We'll see as we unpack if it comes out. I've got another one that I got from a different vendor. What else? Let's just open up the bags like it's Christmas. Papaya. Like I said, papaya is fairly cheap here. I didn't pay attention exactly to how much these were. Got a couple of nice big papaya. I want to say they are, if I can guesstimate roughly, because I'm going from kilos to pounds to, and from colones to dollars. But if I'm not mistaken, these are about 50 cents a pound, more or less. They were 500 colones for a kilo. 500 colones is just a little bit less than $1, and a kilo is 2.2 pounds. So anyhow, I got those big fat ones. I'm gonna put them over in my fruit spot. What else have we got here? Oh, another bag of mangoes. This one, I don't know if you can see it or tell how many's in here. This one was 1,500 colones, which means it's just a little bit less than $3. Remember that other bag of, big bag of mangoes was about $4 or around 2,000 colones, and I'm guesstimating there, that's not the exact exchange rate. So as I started just getting more and more mangoes, and I loaded them up, and I got some from this vendor and from that vendor. In fact, here we go. I knew I had some more in here. And I get different types. I try to get different varieties too. Like these are my favorites, these kind of little thinner shaped ones. And you may not be able to tell the difference, but I wanted to get some of these too. They have just a little bit different flavor to them. So I got another bag with like 3, 6, 9 in here. So as I'm looking here, we're looking at least 30, 35 mangoes. So as I was saying, the mangoes are so good. Listen, this is my mission over the next 3 months. I'm gonna be away from Costa Rica for 3 months, and that freaks me out a little bit, not being able to get what I like in abundance. I'll be able to survive, I won't complain, but you bet your ass I'm gonna eat as many mangoes as are humanly possible in the next 3 months. And I want to get the other stuff too. I was thinking yesterday, I don't get papaya. I like papaya. Papaya is not as high on the list as mango for me, but I like papaya, so I want to make sure that I eat plenty of papaya. So I guess that's a good thing. All I'm focusing on is getting in a lot of fruit for the next 3 months. Now, let's see, what else do I have here? As I told you, there's that other pineapple. So if you'll notice, this is a little bit different size. Whereas this one was 500 colones, which is less than $1. This one I think was 800 colones, either 700 or 800 colones. But they're all ready. I can smell this pineapple now. No ripening here, none. And I also decided let's just keep going on with the simple dinners. I just bought a bunch of greens, various greens. I've got I'm gonna miss the lettuce too. My lettuce lady is really nice. This is a lettuce I'm not real familiar. Maybe this is what they call butter leaf, big tender leaves, but I like this one. I've got kale. Gonna get back on the green smoothies harder this week. What else? Oh, and just some real good, she's got the best red leaf lettuce and just some big heads of lettuce. So I'm just gonna pretty much continue this week of what I've been doing. It's gonna be a lot of mono meals during the day. Oh, I didn't show you, geez, I'm like skipping around here. Need to show you what I'm gonna show you. I was thinking of something. This is the real good stuff. This is what I was super happy to see, and this is why I'm high as you know what right now, because I took down a lot of it. This is my sugarcane guy. Now this one is ½ gallon of mixed fresh orange juice, sugarcane juice. So I get one of those. I get one just orange juice. The orange juice is going to be for the frozen mango treats again. That is so good, and in fact, I've got to do that this afternoon. If I don't get anything else done, I'm going to chop up some mango and put them in the freezer so I can have some of those little slushies tomorrow. And of course, just to sweeten things, and for my smoothies and just for drinking, I got a ½ gallon of sugarcane juice as well. Now, while I was walking around in the market, I drank one of these, of the mixed, and I drank another probably 20 ounces or so. So when I got back from the market, I was a little bit kind of tweaked. I was kind of like a tweaker there for a bit. I was a little bit too high. I hadn't had any, didn't have any fiber to balance that out. And somebody will tell me that, lighten up a little bit, live sometime. I know all about juice and I know all about fiber. You don't have to tell me some kind of little speech on how it's better and how sugar is released, blah, blah, blah with fiber. Daddy knows all that. But I enjoy from time to time. I'm not a big juicer like as part of what I do every day, but I'm always going to have juice. I love juice. I love orange juice. I love fruit juice. I love green juice. And then the strawberries are coming back, which is I was happy to see. And this is a great area for strawberries because there's a lot of volcanic, in fact, I've got a volcano that has been erupting for the last week about 12 miles from me, but no, there's no danger or anything like that. In fact, the wind's blowing in the other direction. I haven't even seen any ash from it. But yeah, anyhow, just wanted to share with you what I got today. And that's what I'm going to be doing again. It's listen, you kind of just fall back into this. I'm not trying to be extreme. If I'm like somebody mentioned, I looked a little extreme how I was eating. I was only eating a few things. And yeah, there will be some things I need back in my diet real soon. But wow, this just feels like next level everything, and this will make sense because I just did a video talking about why it feels so good. And one last thing I'll leave you with, because I was just watching video a little while ago and I'm being silly. One of my favorite scenes of all times, and I just thought about it like that. When I talk about my cleanses, I know people are like, well, you don't really do a cleanse, he's just eating. What's my type of cleanse? And if we're eating like this all the time, see, maybe other people do need to do more extensive cleanses and feast and fast because they're yo-yoing. Okay, I can't say whatever. They go back, they do their feast or fast, and they get cleaned out, and then they go back to eating garbage. So maybe you do have to keep detoxing and feasting and fasting and cleansing and all that kind of stuff if you eat garbage. Me, I don't need to do that. I eat clean most of the time. Anything I do eat that's not the best of the best, I'm like, it's not enough of that, or it's not a big enough percentage of my diet to really throw things off. So I was watching that little video clip, one of the best movies out there for you young people. There's no cinema out there today. Glengarry Glen Ross, where Alec Baldwin is doing and I changed it up a little bit. I should put on a tie and do that. Do the whole soliloquy. Always be closing. I got it. Always be cleansing. And that's what I'm always doing. I'm always cleansing because I'm eating properly. I'm eating well. And I'm getting out of my body's way and letting my body does what it naturally does. So anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed this video. It ran a little bit longer than I had planned. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. And I will see you guys again tomorrow. Peace. And that's a wrap.